Hey guys, I'm Sebastian, this is Don.
Hello.
We are going to show you today how to fix the shoulder blades from sticking out. And we're the locally world famous chiropractors in Orange County, California. Locally world famous. Are you supposed to sing?
Locally world famous.
She likes to sing.
It's been a minute.
It's been a long time, more than a minute. I hate that phrase. Anyways, we're going to show you guys what to do today to really fix the shoulder blades from sticking out. And so Don, do you want to describe it first? Or you want me to?
I feel like it's easier to just show it.
Okay, let's show it.
Like, what does that even mean?
Can you do it? Or?
I'm noticing like you can do it really well.
Okay, so make sure to point because I want a good thumbnail here. Okay, so it's winging.
Yeah.
It's sticking out, right? Like there's a little pokey spot right there.
Some people's do it even more. Like here, I'll show you. Sometimes when you turn around and you go like this.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Like that.
So.
There you go. Sticking out. Yes. That's
there,
it, right there.
Give me a good thumbnail. There you go.
So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Okay, so probably the first thing we're going to do is, so we are going to show a really good exercise for this. Usually a corrective exercise is a really good way to go. It's an easy way to go. And what we're doing is we're building up support of the other muscles around the area, all right? Go ahead and turn around for me. And so we're going to show some of these muscles around the shoulder blade right into here actually will help out to support and kind of pack that shoulder blade on. Okay? So actually we'll do two exercises because we've been doing this pair off type of thing.
Cool.
All right? So what's one? You want to do one?
Sure.
I'm a patient, your doctor?
All right. I like it.
Okay.
Go into tabletop position for me, please.
Is that hands down? Okay.
I want you to go onto your elbows.
Onto my elbows.
Yep. And from this position, what I want you to do is I want you to bring your head up off your hands for me. Okay? I want you to take your hands and then rotate your thumbs outward, just like that. From there, keeping that position, where do you feel this working, by the way?
Kind of like in here.
Perfect. So kind of like he's pointed to the mid-back, kind of underneath the shoulder blade area here. So I want you to keep that pressure outward with your hands, and I want you to rock backwards.
Oh yeah.
Forward.
Oh yeah. I start to feel that now.
What do you feel?
Like right in the bottom of the shoulder blade.
Like right in here?
There and also in.
Inward.
Yeah.
Here. Perfect. So those are the areas we're trying to target for the shoulder blade itself. So where it can bring across this way and where it can come down this way is what we're focusing on. So I want you to rock back and forth a few times, keeping the pressure outward with your hands this way. Good. Push out this. Good. Push out this. Good. And just rock back and forth. And what you would feel is just effort right in here. So that's the one I really like to do for shoulder blade.
Okay. So with that exercise then, what can someone really expect in regards to how often to do it, things of that nature?
So that one I feel like is pretty safe to do, every day I would think is a beginning part to stabilizing that shoulder. It really is very focal and very focal on the area of the shoulder blade here, whereas once we get away from just focusing here, we take the whole body into account. We might tailor it back a little bit, but for that specific exercise, I think you could do it daily.
And what if they start feeling it like up in here? Because I know this is common.
Pressure outward more, tuck your chin more, try to drive through the elbows more. A couple cues you can think about, yeah.
Getting big.
Just thinking about creating tremendous tension in the areas where you're really trying to focus underneath the shoulder blade there will take the pressure off of the upper traps if that's where you're feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah, I tend to find that when people are doing some of their corrective exercises, even though we're intending to get it in that area, they start to feel it in other spots is because they're not really doubling down on the tension to that area. And what we might mean by tension is, again, getting long, getting back, pushing into the table, the things that you can do to make you feel it in that area a little bit more.
Or if you feel it and you're at rep 30, then maybe stop at rep 25 or 20. You're not ready to get to that amount of repage yet.
So we can cluster the setup, cluster it. Okay, so number 2 is why don't you go into a push-up position. We're just going to use a simple push-up here. And actually, why don't we actually go, let's go on the ground. I'll bring the camera down because this one's probably easier to see on that way. And so, let's go ahead and pan this guy down a little bit. Okay, so we have Dawn's hands in view, all right? And we also have her...
Don't look at my fingernails.
Don't look at her fingernails. Ew. So right now she's got a little sag point right here, and I'm going to emphasize it by going skiing in here, okay? I'm in the half pipe. So what I wanted to do is, number one is I like to cue from the hands with this, because if you really actually go ahead and sit up for me 1 sec. So if you guys try this, so Don, just go in view right here, okay? And place your hand on your shoulder. Good. And so I just want your fingertips to go around the backside here. Good. Just notice what's happening here. And I want you to take your fist and squeeze so hard that you're breaking a walnut. You're going to notice that your muscles pop up. Okay? And so by using the hands as a tension tool, we can get the shoulder to work better. And so go ahead and go face down again. Good. And so we're going to key in on these fingers right here, and I'm actually going to zoom in because I have the chance to. All right. And so I want you to make you know what a gecko does? Okay, give me some nice gecko fingers, and nice and wide. All right. And now go ahead and use those gecko fingers to physically try to turn the floor in half. And so now she's shaking. She's got some good tension here, good finger pad pressure, not fingertip.
Can't even hold that for very long.
And she's already getting
My
tired.
core is working.
Okay, good. So go ahead and give me another round of that.
Okay.
And I'll show from the top. So she's going to turn here, and as she turns, she now wants to push all these logos up to the ceiling. Okay, push them up to the ceiling, and now all of a sudden she's getting core work, she's getting shoulder blade work by splaying these things out, and the tension from the hand is doubling down. Let's go ahead and break.
Whew.
Okay, so.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we were talking about as far as, we can focus mainly in that shoulder blade area, but the whole body works together. And so if you can take the core into account, the hands into account, you'll notice the shoulder blades can work a lot better and do their job.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times the shoulder blade kind of sticking out like that is a reflection of certain muscles working too much, such as these ones up here, and other muscles not working enough. And so a lot of times the corrective exercise needs to double down on the idea of the muscles that we're focusing in on. You can't isolate muscles per se, but you can certainly bias the exercise toward getting those ones to work, such as we did here. Okay. Some pain in this area or tightness within the neck, the shoulder is a no-go on these exercises. Like you shouldn't feel any. You should feel supple afterwards. It should feel good, right? I know a lot of people with the shoulder blade sticking out. They'll probably feel a lot of this stuff going on too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's because this is overworking. These ones are underworking. So let's reverse the role of those.
Let's play tug of war a bit and give them a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. All right, guys. Well, if any of that works for you, we would love to hear about it. Leave a comment below. Tell us which exercise seems to be working that shoulder blade a little bit better for you. If you guys want to know more about shoulder blade issues, certain exercises, stretches, or what really could be causing the pain in that area, we have tons of other videos you could check out. Just click on our little logo somewhere around this video. It'll take you to our channel where you can like and subscribe. Subscribe, did I say that right? Subscribe. Anyways.
Yeah, you should subscribe. If you hit the little button wherever it is, I think it's on the bottom left, I think. But it'll take you there, you can subscribe, and then use the search function.
Yeah, search function, shoulder blade. Tons of videos we've made for shoulder blade, and you guys can check that out. If you want some guidance, more one-on-one for your specific issue, we can always help you out virtually or in person. Just reach out to us, email or phone call. We would love to chat and brainstorm where to go from here.